guys, I wanted to update you on how September went. And honestly, like, in some ways a lot didn't happen, but then in some ways a lot did happen. In that pretty much the entire month and more, I've had sciatica going down my right leg. And so it's been really hard, like, because I'm someone who's like go 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 and I don't know, always trying to do things, and it's sort of what led me to this point. Anyway, but yeah, I like it just really upset me. And I kept trying to strive, like I kept like doing all the proper stretches and being like, okay, let's just get this over with, and I kept going out and doing things even though I wasn't fully healed and justifying it like, oh, it's fellowship, or oh, it's worship, but like, no, like God was calling me into a time of rest, but I was not obeying. And yeah, it took me a couple of weeks before I finally did obey. And yeah, when I did that, I did slowly, ever so slowly, progress in healing, and I am like much better, like I'm much more functional. However, still not completely healed, so please be praying for me. I went to the doctors, and they did an x-ray, waiting on that, and probably praying that it's okay, that, and it'll just be like physical therapy that I need to do. But yeah, so what's crazy is during the time where I finally entered in like the rest that God wanted me to, of course, I see the influencer Christine Kane. She's one of my personal faves. She talked about how she's like going to be on the show Better Together, which is like a Christian show on TBN, and where they just talk, and they were going to discuss rest and resting in God for a whole week, and I was like, wow, how timely. But honestly, I needed to hear it all. It was so good, and God's just speaking into just like doing things for selfish ambition is just like meaningless, and like only to do the things that he calls me to do, and because that's meaningful, he has purpose behind it, and not like I've been trying to always do so much do because but because I think work had been associated with worth, and also through that he showed me also that money was an idol, and I like equated money with my value as well. Like if I was offered a certain amount of money for a gig, then that's where I found my value, and I'd always want more, and like for those ones I'd try and really get them and be really sad if I didn't, because that was my value. And so God was just really trying to break all these things from me, and because that's not, our value is in Jesus. Our value is in how God has created us in his image and how Christ died for us on the cross. And so like these are things I had to constantly remember to like pull out these lies and replace it with truth. And so even though like not a lot has happened this month, like there's a lot of important things that have happened. Yeah, and I guess one other important thing that happened was I started taking finance classes, and that's where some of these things were addressed actually. But like they're finance classes that are free and online, brought by the Actors Fund, so it's for actors specifically, and like it has been just so eye-opening, and I think it's something God definitely wanted me to do, because like I feel like for me, like money, it just like, you know, God just provided, and I'm like, cool, I'm good, I don't need to know this stuff, whatever, God always makes it work out. But God calls us to be good stewards, meaning like managers. And so he's like, how can you manage the money I'm giving you and manage the things I'm giving you if you're completely ignorant about everything? And it's like, dang, yeah, that's true. So I know God has been gracious so far, but to learn about my finances, to understand how much I'm spending and how much I'm making, and how to budget in that way. So yeah, it's been really good. And so yeah, September has been a lot of growing, yeah, to say the least. But yeah, how's your guys' September? How are you guys doing? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.